And on today's random spot, we'll be having a look at not only one, but also another one, a little bit different in color. We'll be looking today at the PSP candy containers. We've got ourselves blue raspberry. We've also got ourselves cherry. And as you can see, they look exactly the same, aside from the fact that the screen is a different color. If you have a PSP, what color is your screen? Well, personally, this guy always seems to fall back on the, what's the word I'm looking for? I guess the required color. I guess I always fall back on the advertised color. Like my Wii is white. I would never get a black Wii. The PSP always used to be advertised with the orange screen, so that's the way I roll. I like to have mine orange. I like to have the basics. I don't put wallpapers and stuff on my PSP. But we've got ourselves a blue raspberry and we've got ourselves a cherry. Very small, as you can see. If your PSP was really this size, you would probably have, well, actually it might not be too small, but it is definitely smaller than a regular PSP. The backs only show you the ingredients. So we've got PSP cherry sours. We've also got PSP blue raspberry sours. A list of very bad for you ingredients. Of course, we got an official licensed product. Sony's slapping their name on this one. So there you go, 2 different candies. One, same container. Tons of fun expected. So let's not wait any longer. Let's bring in Old Red. And we're going to do this ever so slightly. You remember the last time I used red on a metallic container. I think it was the Wii container, and I scratched it. Butterfingers, got to be careful when you're handling a knife. Certainly, worst case scenario, you're not cutting a tin. You're going to be cutting something else. You're going to be cutting one of these digits. Maybe that's what the people will have to start calling you. They'll start calling you digits because you'll be missing a digit. I'm sure there's somebody with the nickname Digits. Anyways, we've got 2 containers. Let's get this opened up. I do like the look of the container. Yes, to scale, it could be larger, but then you probably would be spending $15 for a candy container. And inside we've got ourselves little blue. In this case, we've got blue. I'm sure in the red we know what we can expect. But we've got ourselves little, almost like Tylenol size candies. I don't know if you can make it out, but there is an X on there. If you look amongst the other candies featured in this container, you've got yourself some squares, triangles, some X's. Circles are somewhere there. Oh, there's a circle over there. But all of which matching the buttons on a PSP or, of course, a PlayStation controller. So, yeah, it kind of looks like just a aspirin. Let's give it a try. Blue raspberry, sour blue raspberry. Let's give it a try. That's good. I really like that. Of course, blue raspberry, I don't know. Personally, I'm a bit of a sucker when it comes to blue raspberry things. Ices. I always go back to the thing about ices, but ices, of course, also do come in cherry and blue raspberry. But I always like blue raspberry things. It's an interesting thing. Does a blue raspberry actually exist? In the candy world, it does, my friends. And these candies are quite delicious. Blue raspberry. Let's get the lid on here. Maybe what we'll do, as they do in the magazines, we'll kind of leave it like that. Just leave it offset. Then you'd have some like flowers or something around there. That's how they shoot a magazine. If we open this up, you got the cherry. Look how bright that is. Kind of reminds me of Frankenberry. Frankenberry. We're not even in October spot and you're already thinking about Frankenberry cereal. Inside, of course, same idea, and this time I've picked up a circle. This one looks a little spotted. Should I be concerned? Of course we won't be concerned. Cherry. Sour cherry. Let's give it a try. That's good too. I gotta say, they have certainly stepped their game up from some of the Nintendo candies. Some of those Nintendo candies were terrible. I believe the coin candies were the ones that taste like soap. But these are actually quite good. Sour, they're cherry, not too hard to bite into, because all you'd need to do is start biting into these and you crack a tooth. And then they'd call you gummy. I don't know, maybe they call you gummy? For missing teeth, but that's too long of a name for a nickname. Okay, so let's move that over. Let's put this down. Like that. Alright. Okay, now we're going to take a picture, put that in a magazine. It looks fantastic. At any rate, though, today's random spot, we're looking at not only one, this is a double feature, a double bill. You're actually getting 2 PSP candies. We're looking at the blue raspberry, very delicious, very satisfying. And of course, not to be forgotten, we've also got the cherry, the sour cherry, very delicious as well. 2 fantastic candy containers, 1 action-packed review. Thanks for watching, guys, and what I'll do is I'll see you guys next time. Later.